What's up, everybody? Welcome to Open Mic. I have made it home. Nick is in a vehicle like you were on Antihero this morning. I caught it. I was driving home from Orlando. I spent the night in a hotel, not in the studio.
Oh, do you see
Um,
me and Mike arguing?
yeah, no. What were you guys arguing?
Nah, I was just breaking his balls about the end up shooting a guy with a stick that was coming at the cops, and they thought it was a bad shoot.
Oh,
I'm like,
maybe I didn't.
I was like, you got
Maybe
to
I
be
didn't
fucking
catch it.
kidding me. I said, you shoot a guy with a baseball bat standing still, and that's fine. But now a guy charging at him with a knife at the end of his stick, and and that's a bad shoot. I'm like, you're kidding me.
Oh, okay. No, actually, I guess I didn't fucking watch
Yeah.
that part. You were, yeah. When were they watching? Were you arguing in the chat
No,
or on the
when I was
show?
on, when I was
Oh,
on.
I wonder where I lost it. I must have lost it then.
Yeah, I wasn't on
Um,
long today.
okay. Yeah, I must have. Yeah, because I saw you. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh, I think I was getting out of the car. I had to go to the bathroom and I stopped to charge. I was in
The
Port St. Lucie.
old bathroom excuse. I use
Yep.
that a lot myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to go to the bathroom, dude. That's fucking, dude. I've been around. Like, we ate some shit this week. We ate like shit. Dunkin' Donuts every day for breakfast. Um,
That's
then,
what I do every day of my life.
damn near I think Chick-fil-A almost every day for lunch, just because we were just busting our ass, like working hard and fucking just, what can we do? All right, Chick-fil-A. All right, and somebody would run for us or we got it delivered the one day. So it's just, yeah, we're fucking working hard, bro. Um,
How was it? Good time?
yeah, it was great. Like, I mean, they talked about it on Anti-Hero a bit, but a great freaking show. Probably close to 300 people there.
That's a lot of
At
people.
at the close to 300 people at the space. The space was great. Like, they got a great deal, great hookup. Um, not complaining, but like our podcast room was like out of the way. I thought it was going to be like right next to it, just for, some people were like, "Oh,
Yeah,
you guys are
grabbing people.
podcasting here?"
Yeah.
Like, then, we could be like, "Yeah, no, it's right here." But, it is what it is. We got it. I'm looking for another picture for in a second. But
You should have
yeah,
had
I
a van
mean,
out front with free candy on the side of it. You'd get
yeah,
more
yeah.
people in the podcast.
It would have been good. I think we saw your van yesterday. I meant to take a picture of it, but I didn't. Um, but yeah, I mean, the
You want to
conference
see
was
it
awesome.
live?
Oh, look at
There
that.
it
Look at
is.
that, everybody. Look at that. You heard it here first, folks.
There it
That's the
is.
van.
The green monster right there.
There it is. What's up, everybody in the chat? So yeah, I mean, so the conference was going great. So it was a big ass room with all the seats and everything like that. They had no tables, so everybody was like literally just sitting there, hands in their lap. I was like, oh man, that's kind of uncomfortable. But then, and then there was a partition that had a little open door kind of on each side, but it was a partition to kind of block us. But Kenny would always turn the lights down in the vendor area and come over to us and give us the librarian shh, shh, shh. Like when we were talking too loud because it was like echoing into the conference. But but we had the here, I'm going to throw a pick up. We had the Counterculture Threads booth with some a shit ton of stickers there from Mike. There's Mike sitting there at the booth, and then
Was
I
that
had a
is that the
what?
reclaimed stolen pictures or stolen stickers that he got back?
Maybe he had some stickers that were reclaimed. He had thousands of stickers. He sold so many stickers to guys, and it was just funny because the people that would come up to the booth and they're like kind of browsing the stickers, like kids basically, and they're like, "Oh, I sent a picture to my squad, and I'm kind of taking orders," because all the stickers were like $2 a piece because you were there present, and he didn't have to ship them. So guys were just grabbing 10 stickers or whatever for a $20 bill kind of thing, and taking them all back, and they get everybody to the squad, hooking everybody up with all the goon stickers and all that kind of stuff. So it was cool. And a lot of good presenters. Jojo brought it up. Her and I were having this conversation when we were there, just looking at the crowd when they're in the vendor area and stuff, and we're like, man, like, look at all these guys, like, all pretty good shape. Everybody looks like they got their shit together. Like, this isn't some mandatory course that at the academy that you get sent back for leadership development or some shit. Like, these guys are all here because they want to learn from the best, some of the best in the industry and that kind of stuff. So it definitely showed in the crowd that was there, and everybody was cool as fuck. So talk to a lot of people. So yeah, I set up the Anti-Hero Studios, the remote studio, kind of like their studio there, but
Nice.
we're in a room. So that's
Did
it.
you have to break that down every day and take it with you? Or
No, we locked it up. We locked it
good.
up, dude. Catch this. So like before the live show, Tyler goes, fuck. For the camera for the live show, I need an HDMI cable, and we don't have any in the truck, so I need one from the room. So he's like, we got to try and get over there. And like when they close, there's not like employees there, like all the doors are shut. So he called Kenny, and Kenny's like, no, I just left. And so we're like, all right, cool. And I'm like, all right, just like we would on an alarm, bro. Let's go checking doors. There's freaking 25 doors to that building. There's always one open. And I hit a couple doors on the front, and I get to the one right in front of our studio kind of area. And I go, oh, it's ajar, because it was one of those, push brake on the inside. And it was locked on the inside. It just negative pressure kept it from closing all the way. And I was like, well, good fucking thing that I'm checking the damn door. So
good thing, dude.
I was able to go into our studio, to our cables. So I didn't steal anything. So it was just a trespass, and grabbed the cable and came out of there and properly locked the door.
Secured the location. Good stuff.
Secured the location. So, 68 standby, or, open door secured. So that's the studio set up, not without its hiccups. Obviously little things here and there when it's not like your normal home, and you're working on stuff. I really hoped that I could get my iPad that's there. It's a freaking M4 iPad Pro. All this stuff's supposed to be king of kings. And obviously at one point during the second day's show, it just like, I think the dongle that I was using just went on the fritz and just kind of it's called a dongle. It's like a port. Yeah, it's a port that goes in. Yeah, and it goes into. It's got multiple USB. I'm going to talk over you because I know you're talking.
No. See, I'm breaking your balls now. You got to stop and let me talk, right? You just talk for 10 minutes. I'm just going to say dongle. Is that what it's called when you check a dead body's asshole? A dongle. Okay, now go back to talking. Go
back to my rant.
Thank you, named Murphy after RoboCop. Appreciate it.
There's a gone. Hey, G Money, I was not able to catch your live show. It was a great episode. Obviously, after the fact, then I'm looking forward to the next show. So,
all right, dude, you were talking about dongles. Go ahead.
Everybody loves the G.
Sounds disgusting, dude.
It should be. It sounds
gross saying dongle. Just does not. It makes me feel dirty when you say dongle.
Dingle is what should make you feel. If it was a dingleberry, then that'd be gross.
I know what a dingle is. Dongle sounds even worse.
Okay.
I kind of feel dirty when I hear you say the word dongle. I don't like it.
Do you want to see a dongle?
No, I don't even want to.
Look at that. It's a little fucking dongle.
It's very disappointing, the lead up to what a dongle really is.
Fucking retard.
Fucking gross, though.
But something went on the fritz, so I had to steal Tyler's laptop to get that shit to run better. And did the best we could. And then so what I was gonna run into then is check out the fucking group shot. Or not, this isn't the group shot. This is so this is the bar that we went to, the Rowdy Rooster. And you can see over there on the left was like the stage. I did a panoramic. The owner said that that shit can hold 800 fucking people in there. What are you fucking making faces?
I'm just listening, dude.
Okay. You asked me how it went, so I figured.
I'm looking at my mustache. I'm listening to you.
We got an hour to kill, so might as well tell some stories.
How many people were at that?
So
looks close to the Philly live.
No, sir. I'm gonna pull up the other picture of the group. I can get in.
We had for the first Philly live, we had 75 people.
Boom. There's 75 people. So there's actually 67 in that picture because I counted. So I know you're trying to count. There's 67 in that picture.
I can't even see the picture.
Oh, okay. I think everybody else can. There's 67 in that picture, and there's some people over playing darts that said they did not want to be in a picture. But yeah, it was a good crowd, dude. There's fucking
Good.
Canadian. There's a Canadian squad there from Manitoba.
Cops?
Yeah, they showed us video of transporting a freaking polar bear. I should have got that video, but they had a
Are you
polar bear in the
fucking
back of
kidding
a
me,
truck.
dude?
Yeah.
You didn't get the video?
No, I should have. I should have. Failure. But yeah, they were transporting a polar bear that they had. It wasn't dead. It was like, lethargic or whatever because they like stunned it or something. Maybe a taser situation. I don't know. But they were talking about all kinds of stuff. So it was cool. So the party was good. The show was good. This is a pic from my crow's
How
nest up in the DJ's booth. DJ
how
booth.
was the sleeping accommodations?
It was good. We didn't. Yeah, I mean, because you're aware of the argument that Mike created
Yes.
when we told him we had a condo, and completely fine. It was a nice condo with a good view of the beach and shit. And Mike and JoJo had their room. The only problem was when Tyler was drunk. The second night he snored like a motherfucker, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm not the type to throw a pillow because he was in the two beds. We had two beds. He was in his bed, and I was just like, whatever, dude. I'm just gonna power through.
That's terrible.
And hit it. And Mike said he could hear the snoring from his room. So, fucking.
What about did that dude come down?
Yeah, Jack.
Good.
Yeah, he came down. He the first couple nights he ended up bunking. Kenny had like a spare room because like a instructor was coming in a day late. So and we weren't getting up there till late. So Jack was hanging out with Kenny, and so Kenny's like, look, you can just have this room. Nobody's gonna be in it. And so he slept there. And
cool. Good.
And then he came over and he took over, and then he stayed after we left yesterday. It was his condo all to himself for the last night of the trip. So he checked out.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to stay an extra day. You didn't.
No, I mean I was with Tyler, so
Yeah.
I was passenger princess with Tyler. Tyler the baby bladder that stops every half hour.
Does he got pissed a lot?
It was either baby bladder or his truck tank just blows through gas, bro. I mean, he's got a full 26-gallon tank, but that thing was it was like leaking out the side, I guess, because
how much money in gas was that?
Oh, dude, I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention because I didn't even want him to go. Yeah, I need some money here, but he
just looking out the window every time he stopped for gas.
Yeah,
I would be in the bathroom.
Yeah, I get out and stretch. Oh God, such a rough ride. But yeah, it was good. I ate a lot of fucking snackies from Buc-ee's.
How long was the drive?
Like 8 or 9 hours.
That's like my threshold, dude.
Yeah.
I can't do anything over that. I had to go pick up my fiance's daughter one time to Louisville. It was 13 hours. I was wanting to kill myself.
Yeah. I did 13 hours one time. I was moving an ex-girlfriend up to DC. So from DC to Fort Lauderdale, I know for a fact it's 13 hours. And that was damn near straight. Like we changed drivers maybe twice. Like we just, did a flip.
Yeah.
Getting gas. And that was in a Chevy Cavalier, packed out to the gills, freaking Chevy death box.
What year was that?
90s,
late 90s?
No, 2004, 2005.
Okay.
No, yeah, or no, it was before I was a cop, so it might have been like 05. I don't think I was a cop yet, or I might have been. I forget. Fucking so long ago. But
dude, I got 2 firsts in a Chevy Cavalier. First time I ever had a McDonald's hash brown. I heard Aerosmith's "What It Takes" was in my brother's girlfriend's Chevy Cavalier on my way to Great Adventure. Every time I hear that, it makes me think. I had my first hash brown, and the first time I ever heard "What It Takes" from Aerosmith.
McDonald's
at the same fucking time, dude. Think about that. The same.
Oh, it was the same.
I bit into hash brown, and "What It Takes" from Aerosmith comes on. It was a fucking great day.
Wow, what a time to be alive.
Still remember that, dude. That was like 1989, I think, 88.
G Money for president.
Fuck that, dude. I'll be a kingmaker.
Oh, you don't want to be president, or you're saying fuck John?
No, fuck being president. I'll be a kingmaker. I'll fucking help make presidents.
Yeah.
That's better.
What Efren says, he did 14-hour drive post shift was rough.
Post shift shit.
Yeah. Dude, we got some people walking. Oh, hey, what's up? There goes John Tavius, just walked by your window to your left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shit. What's
Actually,
they coming from?
they came from behind you. I got you. I got your six, bro. I got you.
I'm glad you're looking out.
um,
I look just like him.
yeah, this is John Tavius, bro. So
Maybe we really are hanging out, me and John. He wasn't
You-
a man. That wasn't AI.
yeah, exactly. He's coming by because you guys are filming a podcast episode. You're doing an interview in a little bit.
It's out. It's out.
Everybody's like, everyone's like John Tavius. But yeah, no, that's what. So last night when we got into Orlando about 10:30, grabbed my shit out of the trailer. I was like, I had already booked a hotel because I had points, so it was only like $61 for the hotel, and I was like, I'm not driving 4 more hours, or not in a car 4 more hours.
When was this?
Last night.
You didn't get all the way home? You stopped?
No, I stopped. I'd done that, and so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to a hotel," because it was 10:30. It was 10:30. I would have gotten home at like 3:30 or 2:30. So I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, so it was nice.
Oh, that's right. So you got home. They got home, but you still had another like 3 hours.
Had another leg. Yeah, yeah. I just got home.
That makes sense.
I just got home like 2 hours ago. I slept in, had to charge the car, all that shit. I was just like,
right. You gotta
this is nice.
That's a good dude. I'm the same way, man. Fuck that. I'm gonna take a nap. When we went to Louisville, we stopped in West Virginia. The first on the way down there, but on the way home, we went straight 13 hours. I fucking was ready to jump in front of fucking traffic. 13-hour drive.
Sometimes the way home is a bit better because you kind of already know like where you're going. In my opinion, I feel like always coming home from like Anti-Hero, like I feel like is so much faster than going up there. But I don't know. I do it a lot now. Not as much as Mike, but I do it a lot now. Speaking of, I got to get new fucking tires. So what's up, chat? Anybody got anything else? We had some, I was kind of going through some behind the scenes story. So how'd your, any behind the scenes hangups other than being pissed off at Mike and I and Tyler for ditching you and leaving you out on a ledge?
Fucking left me out to dry. Not even a phone call. Hey, Nick, this is, if something happens, do this, or call me here, or, not a fucking word. If I didn't even reach out to you, I wouldn't even heard anything from none of you motherfuckers.
Because you're a fucking smart man.
Just good luck.
And you know how to do your job.
Show. Just go fucking.
You know how to do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even. I don't even think I would have figured out how to go live if you didn't pop in and fucking do that for me.
But somehow you can fucking pop in and interrupt an Anti-Hero broadcast whenever you want.
That's very easy, dude. It's one. It's one fucking click.
Yeah.
Add to stage, remove from stage. Click.
Goodbye. Okay, bye. Yeah. So yeah, it's but yeah, I went in, I looked at it in StreamYard and kind of popped through it a little bit, and I was like, I don't hear Nick talking shit, not venting to the crowd, saving it for Friday, and I'm sure Wiz is a pro, way more than you, so I knew Wiz would be fine. So Wiz came in and he was good.
Yeah, he was fucking great. Did you kidding me? That guy was great. I knew that dude was gonna be awesome.
Yeah, solid.
Very knowledgeable, very passionate about it.
Good convo.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I think so.
I just heard today, my buddy was just telling me that the federal government just knocked marijuana down to a Schedule 3.
Yes,
so
they did.
Now it's the equivalent of like a fucking prescription Advil or whatever, or, Motrin 800 or something.
I'm going to start selling weed because now ain't going to be no jail time.
Fuck yeah.
So anybody want some G money, fucking kush, hit me up.
Yeah. It's just a white label bag that, what is it?
No, I'm not getting no fucking licensing or growing fucking permissions. Schedule 3 now ain't no thing.
Yeah.
Ain't no thing but chicken wing and a fucking citation. And I'm out.
Just a ticket. Just pay your ticket. Pay the man. So there's like that's what, like, one of those things with it is that, like I remember when Colorado legalized, and had dispensaries and shit like that, the money was basically not insured kind of thing by the federal government because it was still viewed as illegal by the federal government. The state said it was cool, but the feds like your money, they could just wipe you out. And my buddy was saying he heard stories about how randomly, and I compared it to the mob, that randomly the feds would come busting into a dispensary and just seize everything. Thank you.
Rectamundo and the money. So I know places that they were paying people to hide money in fucking warehouses.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy,
Right.
dude.
Because essentially they for the most part, they did it.
Get your
legally.
warning text message though. Did
Yeah,
you
I
get
just
that?
saw
That's
it.
what-
Yeah. He says, John Cena. Do, 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 do. Yeah, fucking.
Yo,
Yeah.
you ever hear that prank phone call?
What's that?
The John Cena prank phone call?
No.
Dude, I probably
I may have, but what?
10 times. It's every time it comes on, I can't stop fucking listening to it. It's one of the funniest fucking things.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the
yes,
housewife.
yes. Yeah, because like the video is just a kid skateboarding and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They just put a video in of whatever, but it's a BMX bike. But yeah, it's the guy calls a lady and they just keep going, John Cena.
Yeah, like
Sunday."
WWE.
And the guy's like,
the Summer Super Slam, WWE. And she's like, I don't get it, that shit. And then finally, like, hello. And she's like, don't you call this house? And it's a woman. She's like, ma'am, I'm sorry. And she goes, oh, I thought you were this guy pranking me. And she goes, that's all right. I'm just going to see if you support the military. And she goes, oh, yeah, I love our men in uniform. And do you support it? And he goes, well, John Cena. And she's just like, you motherfuckers. Oh, dude, it's fucking hilarious. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. Dude, the music starts. I
Fucking-
highly recommend people to go search for the John Cena phone prank. You'll laugh your ass off.
I'll see if I can find it once. Then when Tyler comes in too.
Super SummerSlam.
But then I'll play it and the fucking audio won't work.
Right.
Right. John Cena phone prank call. There we go. Alfred says, "Yo, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
What's up?" And then
Yeah,
what's
Efren,
up,
Nick? What's up, guys?
Nick the gun guy? What's up?
I don't have chat. I'm on my phone, so I can't answer in the chat.
Yeah, I'll get you.
And Justin talks so much, I can't answer your questions
Fuck
because then I'll interrupt him and he'll
you.
start bitching at me.
Fuck you. Let's see if I can add fucking this thing. It's probably not going to work, but we'll see. Do.
Like, dude, every time it comes on, I stop and listen to it. Nope, don't hear nothing. Nope, again.
Never ever going to work. I don't hear it either, so we're really
I don't
screwed.
understand how you can do everything else but that.
I agree with you, and
I don't get it.
I've said it 100. Here, wait. Let me try this one.
Am I ready for what?
Do you hear
There
that?
you go.
Are you ready for this Sunday night?
That's
when
it.
WWE Champ John Cena defends his title in the WWE Super Slam. Right now, you can order this awesome pay-per-view event for just $59.99.
I'm sorry, no, there is not any chance in hell that we're ever going to have wrestling in this house again. But thank you, but no.
And the
Have a good
price
day.
goes down every phone call.
Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way when he takes on 6 men in a steel cage shoots and ladders match at WWE Super Slam. Order now and save $10 with a low price of just $49.99.
Sir, you guys just called me, and as I mentioned before, we're not ordering this, so please stop calling my house. Thank you and goodbye.
All right, Tyler's here now, so it's time for us to
What's
get.
up? I don't know how to change my handle while I'm in, so
I'll change you.
You look like you're fucking filming from a potato.
oh, is it bad?
It's getting washed out.
It looks like it's very humid where you're at. Like you're in an indoor pool.
Is it
It
is it
smells
look
like chlorine.
digitally bad though, like bad internet?
Nope, it looks great. It's just because it's sunny behind you.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Turn around.
Heather's sleeping, so I can't be inside. And if I went to the studio and set up, it'd take me like 15 or 20 minutes. So
Do you have your sunglasses?
no, do you want me to flip it around or something?
No, I was just gonna say your sunglasses would shadow it enough to make you look perfect. But it's good. It's good. We just so you know, John Tavius did just walk by Nick's car.
His what?
John Tavius walked by Nick's car earlier.
Oh,
Legit, the same dude that
Legit.
was in the fucking AI videos. Look just like them.
For Of the Woods, can you prove that there are no sharks in your pool?
No.
Okay.
There used to be a big shark float.
Oh, okay. I've always had the unfounded fear that I had sharks in my pool, and I usually got out a lot faster.
What'd you guys talk about yet?
Absolutely nothing. We just sat
Oh,
there and watched John Cena prank calls.
Pretty much. Did it even start yet? Oh shit! It's 3:30.
Sounds
Yeah.
riveting.
We're gonna go live. No, Nick, let me just ramble on about the whole week and how lovely it was. I told stories of how you saw logs while sleeping when you've had plus 5 beers.
I don't.
That's
snore
the
that.
van. That's the van, Tyler.
Oh, that's the outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, is there still no gas in it?
No, there's gas in it now. I have an air conditioner in it. You guys want to take a tour?
Why not?
Sure.
Hurricane says if your forehead was covered, there'd be less blur. What a jerk.
I don't really even know
Goose.
what that means.
The
Here
air
comes a van
conditioner.
tour, folks. Look at that air
See?
conditioning.
Check that out. Got it vented down here. It's real high tech stuff.
Real idea. So
Then
this is
I
like
enter
MTV Cribs, bro.
here, like this, right? See, there's the air conditioner. Come in there and sleep back there. Here we go.
Dude, that's literally what we want to do. I was just talking to Justin about that. We want to buy an Astro van.
Nick, is there a van? Or, I mean, is there a river nearby? Where is the river?
There is. Absolutely is. Delaware River, Schuylkill River.
So yeah, so like Tyler said, we're gonna have a
Couple cricks.
counterculture van like that and drive around the country.
I'm down.
You put so the AC is aftermarket, so you can run the AC without the van being on.
Correct.
Mm,
I have
good.
electric running to the house.
I wondered how you do that if you didn't have electric running to it.
You have to have
Then
like
you
a
need
separate.
a generator. Of course, the fucking rocket scientist I work with, he had to run to the store. I got in there and the air's on and it's hot. I look at the door, I see the door shut, so I know Numbnuts wasn't fucking venting the air conditioner. So he's just letting all the hot air just blow back into the fucking van. I said, yeah, dude, did you have the air on? He goes, yeah. I'm like, how did it work? Not so great. I said, oh, okay. Well, here's why.
What about carbon monoxide poisoning?
I don't know. I don't think that blows out monoxide. I was wondering that myself, actually.
Oh,
It's gonna fall asleep in there and never wake up.
yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Well, on that note, let's fucking talk about. Sorry, Nick. Bye. Crave creatine. Get your Crave creatine, folks. Use counterculture or CC15 for Crave creatine. And I thought, where is? I hit the wrong one. I hit Goon Tape. But yeah, creatine gummies. They're made here in Florida, as is said. They taste great. You can actually tell there's creatine in them. I was eating them this week while we were up in South Carolina. And, go to trycrave.com and use code CC15 to get 15% off. So I got to order some. Those the green apple ones were pretty freaking good.
Yeah, I like the strawberry ones, the red ones.
All right. Let me drop this, and then I'm going to fully Nick's gone. Goon Tape. So Goon Tape for those tactical athletes, moisture activated tape that keeps you in the fight even when wet. So if you get wet, get sweaty, you can use your own gym equipment, all that kind of stuff. Use the code counterculture15 for 15% off at goontape.com. Don't forget our friends at Goon Tape. And just to repeat, our friends over at
Yo,
yeah, go ahead.
does Tyler have any? Do you have any Goon Tape at home?
Yeah.
Good. Can you put it across your forehead to fucking stop the glare? Maybe we can
I
see
don't
you better.
understand. What do you mean by that?
It's a joke.
Wow. I'm like really trying to fix like glare problems, so the shitty jokes aren't helping.
It is a glare
Oh.
problem, though. No, you're washed out from the sunlight behind you.
I know you said that 3 times, and I said, "Do you want me to move?" And you said no. So I was like,
No,
"Okay."
Justin said no. I said fucking move.
So yeah, so we were talking about I kind of just went down the trip. So good trip, successful. Fucking Kenny runs a tight ship. You can't raise your voice too loud, or talk to customers in a loud manner so that they can hear you, because Kenny will come running over.
Well,
Like-
they didn't have a speaker set up, so the instructors were teaching 300 people, but via yelling.
Yeah, via yell.
So so the instructors is like 50 yards up on the stage.
Yeah.
The seats go 50 yards back, and then right behind the seats there's a divider, but then that's the vendor area. So when there was a speaker talking, the people in the back could only hear us talking. They could barely hear it, So I'm sure they'll fix it. I think they're doing it again next year though, in Myrtle Beach again.
Yeah, if they
How
do it
many
again.
vendors?
Oh, man, we were the only ones selling stuff that were like, there was the hat guy named Nick.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, he was making hats. He was basically lasering the leather patches that go on hats, and then he was like slapping them on hats for you. So he was cool.
Nick the
So he
gun
was
guy?
selling stuff. Say what?
No,
Is it Nick the gun guy?
No.
Not our Nick.
another Nick.
Oh.
So are we good? Have you guys talked about Nick G Money crying all Tuesday about not having a producer?
Not
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I
I didn't do that much crying either. By the way,
Oh,
there's
man.
Hurricane in the comments right there. That's who I was talking about.
Nick even tried a fucking Hail Mary and goes, "Can you come on for 5 minutes?" And at 7 while we're in the elevator, can you just come on for like 5 minutes?
Please.
But you, like I said, you learned it. Now you can do it, right?
No, I didn't. Justin came on and got me in.
You can't even get in.
Dude, I couldn't. Nope.
How?
Because I was in the records part of it. Not go, it didn't say go live. It was saying record.
Yeah, he wasn't in the live stream room.
But I made a live stream, so I don't know why it wouldn't save as live.
No, what you hadn't done was select a location for it to live stream to.
Oh, okay. See, didn't know that.
Yeah.
I only
Second
walked
time.
him through it twice, so maybe a third
Yeah,
time or a fourth time.
you walked me through it once.
Heather was coming into his defense saying, "You guys have been doing this for years. Nick just started." I'm like, "All right, well, I had to learn. Everybody
Thank
else
you,
had to
Heather.
learn. I didn't have anybody helping me."
Yeah. Who was the first guy? The Christopher Columbus of StreamYard. Somebody had to figure it out.
I don't think I was the first one.
But yeah. They told, I'm like, Nick really needs me to get at 5 o'clock, and these two guys go, "No, we're busy. We're doing shit."
We were in an elevator
Yeah.
going out to dinner. It's like, how are you gonna jump in and help him?
Now Mike's fucking commenting. The three of you, the peanut gallery's all here.
3 of us. Yeah. So, but yeah. Oh, and we met Clint. Clint was completely not the person we thought he was.
No, I did not expect that at all. That's a
No,
dude who calls
even
in.
I walked up to the table because was it just me or was it me and Jack? Oh, it was me, Jack, and Justin. We're about 10 minutes behind everybody. We walk in and Mike goes like this, and there's a guy sitting next to Mike, and he goes, "Hey Tyler, I got something for you." And I'm like looking past this dude. I'm like, "Where's Clint?" And it's like, "I'm Clint." And I'm like, "No, you're not. You are not Clint."
Dude, it was funny. And it really was like funny because it was like me sitting here, Clint was to my right and Tyler was my left. And so like Mike was also past Clint. And so it was like he had a swivel chair. He just like rapid fire to each person and like throw out stories, but he
Yeah,
was throwing out
Nick, the gun guy, call me after this live. Sorry.
Was he supposed to talk to you earlier?
No, we were supposed to call him on the way home. I fucking did it.
Tyler and I were just laser focused on the road. Just get home, go to Buc-ee's, get home.
That's correct, Ethan.
I'll be the first one to say it. Buc-ee's is fucking gay.
Is it bad? I've been watching.
Buc-ee's is so fucking stupid, and Buc-ee's is the symbolic representation of the sheep we are as people. It is a fucking gas station with a fucking thrift shop in it.
With a Walmart in it.
No, it's got stupid fucking breakable shit in there. And
Yeah.
everybody's like, I gotta get Bucky's gear. The food fucking sucks. People are like, I gotta get a brisket at the gas station. Like, no, people are getting regular gas station food, but Bucky's makes good briskets. Like, dude, get the fuck out of here. It's sad.
And the one we went to yesterday was as if they just created an exit off the road in the middle of the woods and dropped the Bucky's down
That's exactly what they did.
like an alien spaceship. They had roundabouts. There was no actual like left turn, right turn. Everything was like a swirly roundabout to get into Bucky's. Like it was ridiculous.
Mike loves Bucky's. That's how I know he just came in and commented and left, because he would be fucking livid right now.
Yeah.
Mike's like, I'll stop at every Bucky's. I'm like, I'm sure you would.
Yeah, he was telling me how great it was on the phone yesterday.
Dude, Bucky's is so awesome. I could get sliced turkey sandwiches at Bucky's. And that's it. That's the only cool thing about Bucky's.
The one thing they have that all gas stations now are being built that are bigger gas stations, everyone's doing it. It's not just Bucky's, is they have like more like stalls where if you're on the road and you got to go fucking number 2, they have like almost like they build the bathrooms into the wall. So you almost have your own bathroom. And I think people like that.
Like it's concrete. It's concrete all
Yeah,
the way
it's
up. It's not like a partition. So you don't have to worry about glory holes or foot tapping.
And I can't even give that to Bucky's because every big diesel gas station, trucker style gas station is doing that. So
that's really what it is it's like general public in cars were nervous about going to Flying J's and stuff like that and like truck stops. So they didn't go. But like, I know truck stops have like fucking showers and all kinds of stuff. Like they'll call
lot lizards.
lot lizards. Yeah. Bucky's don't like, yeah.
This person off the woods says Bucky's hates truckers.
Yeah.
Truckers. The men
really
keeping
do.
keeping America going. Bucky's hates them.
Yeah, so it's
Just
a
let that
truck
sink
stop
in.
for the peons.
If you like Bucky's, you are sheep.
I beg to differ about Publix bathrooms.
Well, yeah,
I
what's
don't find
different about
anything
Publix
great about Publix bathrooms.
Yeah, there's a Bucky's everywhere, Aqua. They're just being built. They're being built so fast the billboards can't even correctly like tell you where they're at. They'll say Bucky's 167 miles ahead, but they just built one. So then you'll see another one that says Bucky's 30 miles ahead, and you're like, damn, that was a lot. That they just built another one.
Coppville literally is a Bucky's lot lizard. Like we were driving in. Tyler and I were just getting there to go into the gas station, and all of a sudden Mike comes bouncing out of a car to like walk to the garbage can to like ditch the condom or something, you know. So
Yeah, because they were doing like 100 miles an hour home because we had the trailer, so we couldn't do 100 miles an hour. But what I figured out is doing anything like that and doing a broadcast in the middle of the day is probably one of the more challenging things in the world, because if you do a podcast, you can pre-record. You don't even have to record while you're out of town, or you can record once out of town at your leisure whenever you want. A broadcast is like, we got to do this every day at the same time. No one's really, I'll be honest, because it's open mic, we didn't put any thought into any of the broadcasts.
I know, I couldn't tell.
We had no topics. We had just guests like, hey, can I come on? We're like, yeah, like it was definitely a learning experience. It was definitely a learning experience for us for sure, because we were not prepared every single day to go Justin with the tech, me with the topics. Like,
You check your text messages, you'd have topics.
we were too busy.
I sent you topics.
From the time we woke up to the time we filmed, went back out there, and until the end of the day, we were fucking busy. And every afternoon we had something we had to do.
The
Yeah.
bar looked fun.
That was fun. That was fun. So so is that the bar?
Yeah. That's
that's
the
a good
panoramic shot that I did.
Yeah, because that's 70 people.
Yeah.
In the picture we took at the end of the night, Justin counted 70 people. So in a bar that big, 70 people looks like 15 people. But that was a huge bar. They had like an 800 person max, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
So doing that live, forgot what I was gonna say. It was profound too.
There's just a whole nother, because like you and I were talking about how basically we had like a battle at three fronts, because we had the merch booth, we had the live studio, and then we had a offsite remote studio that we had to basically create with some of our stuff and some of their stuff, like a Frankenstein. We had like a Frankenstein build out that was
because we were going to do the live, and we decided Tuesday night we went there just to scout it out, and we were like, okay, we'll use their house speakers for our show, right? We talked to them like,
tell them the other part. Like Mike just gets there and is like,
okay, yeah. So
all right, we're good.
Mike goes, we should go recon Rowdy Roosters on Tuesday before the show, like the night before. I was like, okay. So it takes us 35 minutes to get there because their address is fucked up. So if you use Apple iPhone Maps, their shit's all fucked up, and it takes you close to it, but kind of like you don't know where it's at. So we had the wrong address essentially because we forgot a hyphen because it's on like a state road.
Yeah.
And then we finally get there and we're like, all right, let's figure out tomorrow. And we're talking to this guy about whether or not we're going to use their house speakers or our personal, like our individual speakers. And Mike goes, we'll just figure it out tomorrow. And I'm like, Mike, we just drove 35 minutes here. Like, let's figure it out now so we don't have to figure it out tomorrow. He's like, well, Mike wanted to leave as soon as we got there. I was like, what's the point of?
He was just so excited to meet Clint. So he
because we had to meet Clint after that.
Yeah. So he was like, we gotta go, we gotta leave.
Yeah,
but we had plenty of time.
We had to run. We pretty much ran both mixers, didn't we?
Yeah, we used their house mixer with the Rodecaster Pro mixer, and like lined in, kind of daisy chained some shit together, like tried to make it work. Just like I tried to make the Bluetooth call to Jerry Worms work, but we had to go old school classy and just hold it up to the microphone. So
yeah, you would have had fun, Nick. I wish you would have went.
Me too.
You still coming in May?
Nope.
Figured you weren't.
No, there's possibility.
You know, May's in like a week, right?
Yeah.
The beginning of May is also in a week when you said you were coming.
I said second week.
No, you said the first week. You said second week won't work.
No, I said first week won't work.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I got my daughter's Sweet 16 on May 3rd.
Oh. How much money did that cost? I thought that was just for Hispanic people.
A lot. No, that's just
Quinceañera. That's 15.
Yes, thank you. Quinceañera.
It's the same thing. Fucking parents spending a fuckload of money on their daughter's birthday for no reason.
Fucking $5,000 after it's all said and done with.
Man, you had to pay for it all?
Most of it.
Oh.
We 60-40, me.
Hold on, I got the bike shop con.
Yeah, so freaking crazy. That's expensive, yo. Bye, Tyler. But yeah, no, I mean, Sweet 16s. I mean, I know it's your kid and you love her and you want the best for her, but
it's my daughter, dude. You know, she don't ever ask for shit.
Yeah,
she's a good kid. I mean, she's great. So whatever. This is what she wanted. She's gonna get. You
told her she's not getting a wedding though, right? Not paying for your wedding.
I don't even want to fucking think about that. She's 16, dude. Not even thinking about it. Not
yeah, Efren, I said that. 15 quinceañera. I said that.
Yes.
Spanish people have to be a little early.
I have, Nick has kids. Aqua, yeah, I have one that I know about. I think there might be a son somewhere. It's probably about 23 now, maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I almost. I was 18, freshman in college. I almost moved to Tallahassee because of that.
Really?
Because she was in Tallahassee.
What happened? You introduced her to that coat hanger?
No, it did not take, but I also believe that it could have potentially been one of those trapper keeper type things, so let's get him to move. So yeah, but it's crazy to think that in 2001 or 2000, I could have a 26-year-old right now. So
Yeah, fucking crazy, ain't it, dude?
yep, crazy life. Probably wouldn't be sitting here doing
I can
this.
barely take care of myself.
Life would be a different road.
Yeah, it
Different
sure would
road.
be, dude. Your life would have been all different. Tallahassee?
Yeah. Is John Tavius Nick's kid? I don't think so. Not much of a resemblance. We've seen John Tavius. Is that John Tavius's grandfather or his dad?
Yeah,
in
he
the
wouldn't
videos?
get a throat tattoo if it was my kid because that's gay. Oh, my bad,
Okay.
Tyler.
Oh, Tyler's back. I'm just catching up in the chat, making sure.
Yo, do you remember? Do you remember the old school paint on the computers? Like I'm talking about like '90s computers. Remember the paint?
Yeah.
And you do a circle, and then you would do another circle on top of it, and it would make it like an afro. You ever do that?
Yeah.
So that's what Tyler looks like. He's an afro right now.
Justin's just
Like
saying,
Kid
yeah.
Play.
It's like, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This like the way your hat
Yeah.
is. It looks like an
I do
afro.
look like I have an afro, huh?
Yeah, it looks like your Kid and Play, dude. I've been
Yeah.
cracking up the whole time you've been sitting here laughing about it. I even
John
screenshotted it earlier.
You shot at it.
Yeah, I screenshotted.
Yeah,
it
look at that
earlier.
afro.
Tyler's got an afro, but like the 90s, like
Kid
really
Play.
like.
And it's just funny. It's like bouncy because when you look at it as an afro and not as like a hat bill, like when you move it around, it gets bouncy like Jello.
You don't know who Kid and Play is, do you, Tyler?
Yeah, I do. 90s,
Okay, yeah. He had that eraser fucking cut.
like House Party or whatever.
Yeah,
House
that's
Party.
it. House Party. Yep.
Look at Tyler's afro. I can't be unseen now.
I've
Oh,
been
I
laughing
fixed
the whole time he's been there, dude. Just laughing, thinking about fucking Kid and Play and that fucking paint, making afros in paint.
We used to over midnights. The Midnights guys found this picture of one of our officers from like when he graduated the academy, and he had his sleeves like super taped up,
Tapered.
like tight and everything, and he had these like aviator glasses on when he graduated. They found that picture, and every night on MS Paint in the briefing room computer, they would make some elaborate painted Dog the Bounty Hunter, but it had his face in the middle of it, like his arm, or all different kinds of shit. It was so freaking funny. So when you came in, you just like you open it, and it was the wallpaper of the computer. So is that McDonald's getting delivered?
It's my partner.
Drive by.
Hey, you guys want to see what he has to say? What's up? I'm on my podcast though. Yeah, I know. All right.
You getting in
Was
trouble?
he telling you to get back to work?
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm on my podcast.
Hey, leave me alone. I'm podcasting in a car. You should have said you were talking to your daughter at least. Oh, Nick's frozen.
No, he's just
No,
looking at us.
I'm here.
I know.
I'm just
I
waiting
know.
for something intelligent to come out of either one of your mouths.
Nick, you're gonna stay for the full hour? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's 10 more minutes.
You said something about having a piece out early.
Yeah, but I didn't since you popped back off.
What a mess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
Nick,
all.
how
I
was
mean,
your week?
It's the same every day, dude. It's like I'm living in Groundhog fucking Day.
did you get any gear yet for podcasting for the
Nope.
for the basement show? No.
No, I'm still waiting for a box to come.
Are you getting that mixer or no?
Dude, did you see what I sent you today?
Yeah, but I hadn't. I don't know what that is. I've never seen it.
It's the mixer, but does it automatically through AI and shit.
The problem is I don't suggest anything I don't know how to work.
Right.
So I'm not
And
gonna
I-
be like, oh yeah.
And I was kind of like browsing through it, and it looks like it's more for like a podcast, audio podcast. Like it's not gonna.
It syncs with video pretty easy. I looked it up.
Oh yeah.
Is it
It's-
expensive?
It's $79 a month.
Is it a software?
Yes, they give you the hardware, but you pay for the software, and you can mix the audio and the video and edit it all through the software and shit. Looks pretty good. It's got great reviews.
That's a Justin thing. I couldn't speak on that. That sounds great, but
Comes
And
with 4
in-
mics.
And in my world, because I've never seen it before and like nobody's used it, like I'd be afraid for you to be the pioneer of, customer number one of that company. So I've never seen anybody recommend
they
that.
send you 4 mics.
Yeah, you can get. I didn't order it. I'm just saying. I look at it. Yeah, you can get up to 4 mics, which is pretty good.
So how do you plug them in? How do you plug the mics in? Oh, they send
They're
you
all-
the hardware. The hardware plugs into your computer. So mics
Right, the
go into the mixer. Mixer plugs into the computer.
Right.
And the mics look wireless. They
Yeah, they're
look
wireless.
almost,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
synced up to the hardware,
yeah.
and it's all like AI fucking assistant and shit. It looks fucking pretty cool.
Yeah, go for it, man. If
Yeah,
it's
it's
something-
supposed to be easier. It does the job of the mixer, but it makes your job easier. I don't know. I'm gonna
Jefferson
look into it.
Newbie.
Just keep
Jefferson-
in mind, you can buy it. You could buy a mixer for $300, and then
Yeah,
That's
that has
like-
no subscription. Yeah, I know. I'm just
Jefferson
checking it out.
Newbie
That's
dropped
it.
in $5 and said, Tyler just saw Liberty Risk podcast. Great work.
oh, thanks, man. I haven't even finished that. It was like 3.5 hours long. That's one of the ones I went out to California for.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna listen to that today. See you guys. I'm out.
Bye, Nick.
Bye, Nick.
But so yeah, along those lines, because they had been asking in Patreon yesterday. So Liberty Risk was the first one that you were saying was gonna drop, and then
Yeah, and then the other one's Urban Valor.
but you don't know
I
specifically when
think
that
that
was
one's
gonna drop.
going to drop pretty soon as well. So
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's like, look, it's not like Tyler's editing them; he's gonna get collaborated. So as soon as the post comes out, all of us follow Tyler anyways, so we're gonna see it
Yeah.
as soon as it comes out. So, but I know these guys are excited.
thanks, Jay. Bye.
3.5
friend.
hours. I guess I gotta fucking
Thanks,
listen to
Jeff.
this thing now.
No,
What a long
you know
podcast.
me.
Did you say anything of worth that?
Yeah, it's 3.5 hours worth of worth. But I can't expect someone to. I don't even have 3.5 hours of my week to do anything like that, let alone
Right.
in a day.
Yeah, it's gonna take you an entire week of pause, play.
I mean,
pause.
if had it come out yesterday, we could have listened to it on the road. But
Yeah, wouldn't that be fucking weird? Like listening to you talk.
yeah,
But
Well,
I mean,
you
there's
kinda just
what,
listen to
3 other
it a
guys
little
on
bit.
that show, right?
yeah, they're good dudes, man. The one dude, oh man, well, I can't remember his name. The main guy is a Navy SEAL. His name is Ryan.
Yeah.
And then the other dude's regular Army. And then the dude that sat next to me was Navy Special Warfare something. Like he wasn't a SEAL, but back in his heyday, he was Special Warfare. But
Yeah,
man,
there's Kevin Kent and Ryan Williams.
Kevin was Special Warfare. Ryan
then
was a
there's-
SEAL.
Nick Betts is a U.S. Army veteran filmmaker. It only gives me 3 names.
That's it. Those are the 3 guys.
Oh, okay. So, but
Apparently,
yeah,
we got to change Apple Podcast. It still has Brent on there for anti-hero.
yeah, I'm guessing that you've got to log into your like Apple Podcast Connect thing to put them in there or to take them off. I don't know why Megaphone can't handle that, but
Well,
it's
because I
not.
guess it's owned by Spotify, right?
Say what?
That Megaphone's owned by Spotify, so it could probably
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
so it
correct.
probably can only change Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what. Yeah, but you've done that before, like where you go into that Apple Podcast Connect and you.
Yeah, I've done it.
pull that
I
plug
just
out.
it's I'm just making it's not as long as it's not your email, because I know after a while you just started using your email for everybody.
Well, no, this one, because the connection, I think the connection was already created for you. The only podcasts I think I'm in charge of on Apple is only the honorable, and then mine. I don't think I have anybody else's that I'm in control of. But I did learn how to do transfers. I think you can even do transfers of Google, of YouTube's now. They've made
What's
it a
that
little
mean?
bit easier. Like if you wanted to move Counterculture off of the Anti-Hero, or if you wanted to create an Anti-Hero broadcast Gmail account so that it's not the podcast account anymore, you could move over to the new Gmail. and I don't think you lose any of the connection to monetization and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we heard some crazy Rob O'Neill stories on that podcast. The dude that was an Army vet was like, he didn't tell it on the podcast. He told me in private. Yeah.
Hold back on that then, I guess.
Are you excited for the weekend? What do you got planned? What do you got planned going on?
What am I? I'm just looking at your thing, but yeah, no, Brent's not on it on Megaphone. What do I got? Oh, I'm supposed to run a fucking 5K tomorrow, and I don't really think I want to run a 5K tomorrow, but I may still do it because whatever, it ain't that fucking bad. So yeah, I got that tomorrow, and then I think we're gonna go to dinner. Lupe texted me this restaurant she wants to go to, so we might hit that up. Oh, and then we say what?
That must be fun to be able to go to like dinner with two people, because when we go to dinner, it's 4 minimum, and then it's possibly 6 if our oldest son and his fiance go.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, the bill's like, I'm never going to dinner again.
Right.
Never doing this again. Everybody can go home and eat fucking sandwiches forever.
Yeah. No, I completely, I hear you. I bet, so yeah. And then we might be doing a business meeting tomorrow because Lupe's old boss of the clinic she worked at is looking to sell. And so Lupe is tossing around the idea of taking
Justin's
on.
Gonna have to get a job again.
Fuck. Yeah, I know. I was like, what?
Can you go back and work as a reserve if you wanted to, or is that ship sailed?
No, I think I can. I was supposed to have to wait like 6 months, but then my buddy was reading the policy and procedure, and he goes, "Dude, I don't think that 6-month thing is real. I think it was just a, wives' tale type shit." And so he goes, "You should try and just put in now." And I'm like, I don't really know if I want to do it yet. Like, I still want that 6 months to like really have shit in mind,
Yeah.
So, but
Jay, you don't ever have to pay to fucking advertise, bro. Just text me if we're in the middle of a show, or especially
we usually wrap this podcast up anyways, telling about the other shows.
Yeah, Counterculture Gaming is tomorrow night, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a good time, even if you don't play video games. The first hour is dedicated to just bullshit and talking about the gaming industry. So the cool thing is that I noticed that if you don't understand the video game industry, let's say you're almost 40 and your 13-year-old son is really into video games and you want to relate to that, you could watch Counterculture Gaming for about 1 hour and kind of get like the rundown of what's hot, And
then you can even like ask them questions. You could say, "Hey, like, can you fill me in on this? Can you kind of get what's going on?" And then kind of explain it. And then they'll give them content to talk about, and they'll kind of explain it to you. And then you'll sound like an all-star.
What's Ron?
We need Justin to come play Ron with us. Running around naked. No.
Ew, that's gay.
Crazy, yeah. Crazy blindfold.
Oh, is that a scary game? I think that's a scary game.
Oh no, I don't like scary games. I was playing.
I would play. I have no problem playing at all. So we will get on there. My son's been grounded for like fucking a year, it seems like, collectively. So he's never playing games. Right now, he's currently grounded again. So
jeez.
That'll do it. Yeah.
So eventually you'll get him on there. But yeah, it's so does Heather have a show dropping?
Heather. So we were gone, and I produced Heather's show.
Mm-hmm.
So there was an issue with the last one we put out. And what was it? It was
it didn't. It only came half out. Like
So I had to take it down completely and re-upload another video file. So it reset their views. But so that went up the other day. But I was out of town all week, so I couldn't produce their show. And then the day I got back was yesterday. And then today Heather had surgery. So she's fine. She had a polyp,
basic stuff,
her cervix, so non-cancerous, but it needed to go. So I don't think they're going to be putting one out this week, but There might be an emergency broadcast this weekend. You never know. Maybe something will pop off. Maybe Trump will do something stupid.
Well, Nick and I were talking about it earlier about, and I was like, oh, that's almost an emergency broadcast thinking about it. They just changed the classification of marijuana down to a Schedule 3 drug. So it's like, it's still a prescription drug, but it's like getting, whatever, Motrin 800
So the silliness of it being a class 1 drug over like fentanyl and
yeah.
all that stuff is gone. Okay.
Yeah, and then it also changes it for like dispensaries and stuff. Your money can now be they don't have to have warehouses full of cash trying to like launder money basically. It's not federally illegal for them to have a dispensary. So coming up in the world. Nick says he's going to start selling it too.
Can you imagine Nick became a weed dealer?
Yeah. G Money blunts. He's got to kick back to Counterculture Inc. then if he's using the name G Money. You got to put that in his contract. So I was like, oh, there's a little emergency broadcast. But yeah, well,
might not be emergency broadcast, but definitely might be thumbnail worthy Monday.
Yeah.
It's taken a lot to understand what emergency broadcast means. Like is worthy. Something we've missed the mark a couple times because we thought something was awesome, and it turns out the rest of the internet on a Saturday night did not think it was that cool.
Did not. So James says he can't wait for GTA 6 to come out so Tyler, Mike, and Justin can hop on. So yeah, but by that time we're gonna be millionaires and we're gonna have this like giant company and we'll be flying around on jets by the time GTA 6 comes out. So
I can't wait till they push it back to 2027 so I can rub it in Mike's face that I was right.
I'll believe it when I see it, right?
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit just on the mental dump of the week coming in. I got no sleep last night because I went to bed at 11 and got up at 5 and then was at the hospital all morning and then I unloaded the trailer. So that was fun. Sweated all through my clothes and came home and then went and got Logan from school. And then now I'm here. So I'm kind of like, I'll get off here and think of like 5 things I wish I would have talked about.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Say, put it in the note for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Well, all right then. Well, time to go think about that shit. So you should go think about that shit and collect your day. Just go do a backflip into the pool.
Yeah. It's shark infested.
Fuck. Well, that's what you always wanted anyways. There's a jellyfish museum not far from here that just opened up. So that'll be another 2-person weekend activity for us.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right. Later, everybody.